Hello, and welcome back to Pokemon News. Today, we'll be introducing the newest Mightiest Mark raid for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Hisuian Decidueye. Hisuian Decidueye is going to be the next Mightiest Mark Pokemon, and its raid event is going to occur from the 6th to the 8th in October, and then again from the 13th and the 15th, so it's going to be 2 weekends in a row. This Decidueye will be Grass type, which should be an interesting typing considering it already has the grass typing in its type. So it's going to be wielding some very strong grass moves. Decidueye does have a pretty wide range of coverage move options and some excellent support moves available to it. For instance, it has fighting type moves in Triple Arrows, Brick Break, and Close Combat, ghost type moves in Shadow Sneak and Shadow Claw, grass moves in Leaf Blade, Trail Blaze, Seed Bomb, Grassy Glide, and Terra Blast. Brave Bird, Aerial Ace, and Dual Wing Beat are its flying type moves. It has 2 rock type moves in Smackdown and Rock Tomb, and it also has the dark type move Knockoff. So all of these moves are going to really give it some good coverage over the Pokemon that are good against it, right? It's going to be grass type, so there are 5 types that are good against grass. There's fire, which is weak against rock. There's ice, which is weak to fighting. Bug, which is weak to flying. Now they're escaping me. I just was looking at the type chart anyway. So we have fire, ice, bug, flying, weak to rock, and then finally poison. Poison is the only type here that does not have something super effective against it. In fact, Decidueye does not have a ground type move, or a psychic type move. So this is probably going to be our best type bet to deal damage to this Decidueye. It also, of course, has Synthesis for healing, Swords Dance to increase its attack power, Grassy Terrain, which can heal it, increase its attack power, and set up Grassy Glide, and then Bulk Up, which can do its attack and its defense. Here are some possible counters. Oh, that kind of got whatever. Possible counters for Decidueye. If we're going to stick with the poison typing, we've got Pokemon like Pheasantipity, which has the Toxic Chain ability, which is going to toxic poison things when it hits it, which will be very helpful, help drain some hit points from Decidueye. It does have a healing move in Roost and a boost move in Swords Dance, and then it can use Poison Jab to deal damage. Taunt is also potentially a good move so that it can't use moves like Swords Dance or Bulk Up, stuff like that. Another possible option is Arbok, another Teal Mask Pokemon. It has Intimidate as its ability, so if you do get knocked out, you can come back in and lower its attack. Give it a Shell Bell for healing. You can give it Coil, which is going to boost its attack and accuracy to make sure you're hitting. And then we've got Sleep Talk and Rest, a possible healing option, and Poison Jab again as our main attack. Another possibility for this raid is that we're going to have to, kind of like the Mewtwo raid, have an attacking Pokemon like a Pheasantipity and an Arbok, and then a support Pokemon that can do healing and other things like that. And it comes to a support Pokemon, we'd probably want to look for something like Fairy type, that once again, Decidueye doesn't have moves to super effectively hit. Now that we know that the next Mightiest Mark raids are going to be starters still, and they've gone with Hisuian Decidueye, we can look forward to seeing Hisuian Typhlosion and Hisuian Samurott most likely being our next 2 7-star raids. So the next one will most likely be Typhlosion, right, if they're going to go in type order, so Grass, Fire, and then the Water one, Samurott, will follow. If that means that they're going to be sticking with starters, then potentially the next raids after these could be the Sinnoh starters, because if you've played the DLC, it's possible to get the Sinnoh starters in eggs in that DLC, so maybe they will become the next Mightiest Mark Pokemon after the Hisuian starters. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you can subscribe and like and whatever. And then you'll be able to stay up to date on all the good Pokemon news, especially when it comes to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We'll see you again soon when there's more news to report. And of course, when the raid is out, I will post a video and update you with maybe a new strategy that has come out in the time leading up to the raid. Thanks again. Bye.